Hi Taurus, it's your honest homegirl Kᴇɪ, and this is your intuitive timeless reading. So when you see this reading is for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and follow your girl on TikTok and Instagram at the honest homegirl, where I do live readings, and on TikTok I do zodiac horoscopes, which come out a little bit more often than my readings do. Now Taurus, let's get into your intuitive messages before I get into your actual reading. Now Taurus, a lot of you guys feel like you could possibly be feeling like you're just dying inside. And right now, I feel like a lot of my Tauruses are going through a death and rebirth. So if you have any Scorpio friends, ask them how they feel on a daily basis, because I feel like you guys are getting a dose of how Scorpios feel, especially if you're a Taurus that doesn't have Scorpio placements. But if you do have prominent Scorpio placements, then you already know this feeling, and you're just knowing that you're going through another death and rebirth. And it's like just somebody pushing the reset button, whether you wanted it to happen or not. And it's like a void. It's like you just feel empty inside. But guess what? That's a great thing that you feel empty inside, because now you can sit there and fill yourself up with whatever it is that you want to fill yourself up with. Now, if you want to fill yourself up with chaos and destruction, well then, hey, be my guest. But if you want to fill yourself up with love and joy and peace and happiness and, blissfulness and, the things that you want out of life, then, be my guest. But that's still up to you. But spirits have been really, and when I say spirits, I mean, God, the Most High, whatever you want to call it, universe, your ancestors and spirit guides. I only call upon your benevolent, high vibrational, higher conscious ones. So that's who I deal with. I don't be dealing with your ratchet ones now, okay? Unless it's time to do some bullshit. But anyway, that could be for some of you Tauruses. You may be sitting there, calling upon your higher vibrational ancestors and spirit guides, where you need to start to, okay? You're also being guided to simplify your life. So that means go through those closets, go through your home, go through your car, clean everything out, donate stuff that you haven't been dealing with or using in the past 3 years. Stop holding on to things because you got an excuse for it. A lot of you guys are just really focusing on home, focusing on your responsibilities. It's just like work, responsibilities. I do feel that this will die down for you guys come the fall. Okay, you will be able to take a break. But in the meantime, in between time, make sure you take yourself outside, even if it's in your backyard, or take yourself to the park, or go out in nature somewhere. Just do something that can ground you. Okay, and nature is the best healer. For some of you guys, you could be proud at how you've been communicating with people lately, how proud people have been communicating with you. For some of you, this is a really big deal, because maybe you haven't spoken to somebody in a while and you finally was able to speak with them. For some of you, you could be dealing with a Gemini, or you may have Gemini placements in your chart, or you're proud of a Gemini because this person, could be all over the place at sometimes. Okay, but let's get into your reading. All right, some of you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces female. She's in the upright, so she's cool. Or this could just be someone that's a mom. You could be dealing with someone that's a mother. Or someone that could be really sensitive at the time. Not to say that water signs are sensitive, but some of them are. Okay, especially if you got heavy water placements in your chart. Your feelings get hurt easily, and there's nothing wrong with that. Please don't take offense to me saying sensitive. Okay, now I can see why somebody probably wasn't talking to you, and you was probably happy as hell that they even spoke to you, because you had them probably in a third-party situation. For others of you, I feel like this person mentally and emotionally is in a better place because they moved forward from you. So that's the reason why this person has sat there and spoken to you, because they've gotten over you. That was one of their ultimate tests, to be able to sit there and have a decent conversation with you without cursing you out, yelling at you, acting bipolar, anything like that. Like, I feel like this was a test for them. Okay, and because they are in a mentally and emotionally better place, they are not angry anymore. Okay, they are emotionally balanced at this time. For others of you, this could have been you. You could have sat there and been dealing with a Gemini that sat there and had you in a third party situation. And you're the type of person where you're like, no, I'm not entertaining that. I'm not dealing with that. I have worked too hard mentally and emotionally on myself to get myself to a high vibration that I will pass on that shit, okay? You can keep whatever you got going on over here, but I won't be a part of your little party, your party pack. Somebody says that, okay? They must reference third-party situations as party packs, and you probably told somebody, listen, I'm not going to be part of your party pack, okay? For others of you, you are getting in a better state and moving away from this type of energy of feeling like you have to have multiple people in your life to make you happy. Well, this card came out first. For some of you, this third-party situation, a little boy came out of it. This third party could have been your child, okay? It could have been 2 of you, and now there's 3 of you. For some of you, you were in a third party with a new person and the mother of your son. I do feel for some of you, you may have been dating multiple people and then you ended up with a son with the Libra, whoever was dealing with the Libra, and you're looking at the situation and you're like, well, if the Libra got pregnant, then it was divinely guided to happen. But we have the karmic wheel at the bottom of the deck. So the karmic wheel could go 2 ways. If this Libra was emotional, which we have a mental and emotional healing above this Libra, meaning this person may need to do a lot more work. They may pretend to be balanced, but this person here has a lot of mental and emotional healing that needs to occur within them. And you're thinking because this was the one that got pregnant that this was divinely guided, but really this was a karmic lesson for some of you. You could have been dating multiple people and you were like, hey, the person that gets pregnant by me is the person that is supposed to be for me. And that wasn't the case. I'm sorry to tell you that. You may be realizing this now that everything is said and done. Like your guys have forced you to see that this was not, why was you even thinking that way? Because yeah, you feel empty void inside. Or you have a child with somebody that you feel nothing for. And now you're in this forever cycle with this person. You could have been dealing with a Leo, or you may have Leo placements. Some of you have to have the courage to even go or walk away from this emptiness and go on your own and have a new beginning elsewhere. For some of you, you want to sit there and you're divinely guided to be with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius female. This person may own their own business. This person may be financially secure. This person is dependable and reliable. What's at the bottom of this deck? Could be a Capricorn too. Okay? Or this is someone that you actually desire. Like you feel nothing for the mother or the father of your child, but you feel something for this fire sign here. This person grounds you. This person puts butterflies in your stomach and things of that nature. And fire sign, when I speak on the zodiac signs, this could be in any placement in their natal chart. This person could just have a lot of fire in their natal chart. You know what I'm saying? This person is the type of person that's very attractive. This person is the type of person that's a go-getter. This type of person that doesn't sit still. This person has a lot of friends. This person dresses nice. Okay, this person is someone that is like eye candy. Okay, this person, even if they don't, they dress down or whatever the case may be, like people have their eyes on this type of individual. Okay, this may be somebody that you are like, I can't even believe I even got this type of person. But I do feel like this person has fire and earth in their chart. So they're kind of pretty balanced within, you know, the energies that they're dealing with within their personality. Like, I feel like this person works really, really hard, or this person works really, really hard on their business. Yeah, because I see somebody moving forward, and it's divinely guided that they move forward to a fire sign. So if you date females, this person, either it's their characteristic traits that I just mentioned, or this person has Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in their natal chart somewhere, possibly in their Venus, their 7th house, their 3rd house, their moon sign, something like that, okay? For others of you, I feel that you are really, while you're going through this, you're trying to stay positive, okay, with your thoughts. You're trying to see the good in new beginnings, the good in being independent and not codependent, seeing the good in having the willpower to get things done, okay? I do feel too that when it comes to your mental and emotional well-being, you have to be at a place of where feeling like you're dying damn near for you to sit there and be like 1111 on the phone to go seek help. And some of you have gotten to that breaking point where you're like, okay, I'm no longer scared anymore. I'm going to go speak to a therapist. Because some of you may have had, you know, negative, you know, thoughts on going to speak to a therapist about your situation, or taking medication. For some of you, you may take medication because you may deal with mental illness. Okay, I do tell people a lot, you know, detox a lot. It's funny because I was, people that deal with a lot of stress and anxiety, I want you guys to look up the herb ashwagandha, if it's pronounced that way, ashwagandha. But I take it myself personally. I just cannot look for the packaging right now. But I believe it's called ashwagandha, if I'm not pronouncing it. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. And that will help level you out. You could put it in your tea. You could put it in your coffee. Okay, you don't have to. You could put it in your smoothies and just have it at least once a day or twice a day. Please, I'm no doctor. Do your research before you sit there and do it, okay? But either way, I know personally it helps me with my stress and my anxiety, okay? Especially with me being a reader and tapping into people's energy, and then just naturally being able to tap in people's energy along with taking care of the elderly. It's just a lot of overwhelming energy for me, and there's days where I have to definitely put some ashwagandha in my tea or my coffee, okay? Or my smoothie. But I do feel for some of you guys, yeah, you're dealing with a lot of mental and emotional things right now. I feel like my Tauruses and my Scorpios have switched places almost. I haven't done Scorpio's reading yet, but definitely check out Scorpio's reading once I have it uploaded, because that may resonate with you too, because we're dealing with a lot of Taurus and a lot of Scorpio energy at this particular time, because I believe the north and south nodes are in those signs. Is there anything else for Taurus? What else is going on with Taurus? Okay. You could have been dealing with a Pisces, and this Pisces is no more acting, they're not acting immature anymore. Okay, this person is maturing, because we have the teenage boy in the reverse, or you just have a son that's no longer a teenager. Okay, like you're realizing like, oh my gosh, like I have a grown man as a child. Some of you are thinking that, or your parents may be thinking this of you, like, yo, I really have a grown man as my son. Like, so you may have children of your own, a family of your own, a wife of your own, or you could have already had these things, but mentally and emotionally, yeah, you guys probably weren't quite there yet. A lot of Tauruses, you guys get married and have children super early in life, and mentally, physically, you were there. Spiritually, you wanted this. Like, that's what Taurus like. They like having family and stuff like that. And the thing is, mentally, you probably still had a lot of fantasies or a lot of things that you wanted to try and do before you had kids. But it was like, hey, boop, the kids are here, so I got to do what I got to do. And you're you are one of the signs that are like the epitome of providing and protecting and stability and security. And so you guys are really just like, let me put this here. Let me put this over here. Oh no, I can't even make up my mind about what these cards would be. So it's like for a lot of you, you finally matured, okay? For some of you, you've stepped up to the plate, and it's like spirit was eating you inside to reveal some truths. Like you had to man up or woman up and tell some things or secrets about yourself that you were withholding, possibly from an Aquarius or Leo, or it was just you was holding things back from an Aquarius that, you know, you were kind of scared to tell, but you got the strength, okay? And I feel like there was a positive outcome with this. You may even be like somebody's revealing to you or revealing to this Aquarius who their divine masculine is, and it could possibly be you. For some of you, I do see that this is you. This death and rebirth that you're going through is you maturing more. You're leveling up more. You're holding yourself accountable more. You're being divinely guided to heal and have the strength to really sit there and see positive things come of this, because with these changes happening is going to bring you into your divinity, especially my male Tauruses. You just have to take the leap of faith and embrace change and embrace the fact that with change, there comes challenges, there comes risk, there comes adventure, there comes conflict, but it also comes with freedom and being able to connect with whoever you want to connect with your true soulmate, your partner, your divine counterpart. Okay, for some of you guys, I feel that you have an ancestor here. So if a lot of you guys have, you know, passed on loved ones that are females, they are so happy that you're taking on the responsibility to change, to heal, to fix the things that need to be fixed in your life. They want you to take that risk on yourself. It's like there's nothing left but for you to be happy if you take this risk and you change. Some of you could have been real timid about doing something, and you're like, you know what? I'm going to do it. And I think come Leo season, that's when you will do it. For some of you, if you were dealing with a Pisces, this person is getting the courage to sit there and say something to you. This may change the dynamic in your relationship. This may change how they view you or how you view them. I do see, if you're dealing with someone, something's going to be probably revealed to this Leo too that's going to change a lot of stuff. This revelation could be in 5 days. Shoot, it could be 5 minutes, 5 hours, 5 weeks, 5 months from now. Okay. I feel like somebody's third eye opened up and they're really seeing things for what it is. They're seeing why the things that happened, especially in your love lives, why things happen the way that they happen, why they have to happen a certain way now. Some of you connected with somebody, like you were searching for love, you found it, but you were stuck in something, and now you have to sit there and make a decision on who you're going to have a new beginning with. I feel like this new beginning with whoever you deal with, you will end up pregnant. Possibly with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or someone that may be in the military, ex-military. This person may not have as much money as you would like them to have. Okay? As far as their stability and security goes. And that's due to some bad habits that they have. And they may even be realizing a lot of the pain and the chaos and the suffering that has gone on forever and ever. It needs to come to an end. And they're going to be like cutting off things that no longer serve them. If people don't come correctly towards them, they're going to cut them off This person could be really scorned, but I feel like this person went through what they needed to go through in order to grow, in order for them to sit there and get their money the way that it needs to be so that they can be emotionally balanced. Because most men, when their finances are not in order, they are not in order. They are all over the place. They will start doing things that's just out of this world and just out of pocket and out of character. So this could have been you or the person you were dealing with, you know? One thing's for sure, one thing's for certain. Ladies, please do not date no man until they sit there and they feel secure with who they are and what they're doing. Because if not, you are not going to be a priority in their lives. Their money is going to be a priority in their life first. Don't get it twisted. There are some men out there that can be emotionally available a little bit towards you while they are working on themselves, but their focus is not committed relationships, because at the end of the day, relationships for men, one, it's scary as hell. Two, it's a responsibility, because it's like, now you're my lady and now I got to protect and provide for you too, along with what I got to do for myself. And they have you as an extra bill, okay? Women are luxuries to real men, okay? Let's just say that. Yeah, see, some of you are divine masculines and you want a family and you know what it takes to have that, and you're like, I got to get my shit together, because I want a baby, because I want to be with this person, because I want to do this and I want to do that. So I need to sit there and have all my damn ducks in a motherfucking row. And it may be stressing you out, but guess what? You're doing what you're supposed to do, and it's going to bring happiness to you after having a lot of pain and sorrow. So take those leaps of faith, Taurus, okay? Take those leaps of faith. Let's get some. I pulled the cards and this came out. It was right there. It says 2 months from now, and you are more than enough. So a lot of you guys, you may have to wait 2 months from now to hear from somebody, or your things to be in a place where you can offer something to someone, or whatever the case may be. Or you may feel like you're worthy to be with such a divine masculine, because there's women out there too that question themselves about relationships if they're not where they need to be, especially if they're in their masculine energy more so than their feminine energy. Let's see. See, you're more than enough. This came out again. This is a reminder. Twice. You are more than enough. And that's an affirmation that you need to start telling yourself, okay? Every day, you're more than enough. Pay attention to the signs, bitch, okay? In 3 months from now. Some of y'all act like y'all ain't sit there and know that this person had you in the third party, and you knew. It's time to think big, okay? Some of you are seeing signs that you need to focus on your coin at this time. It says a week from now. So some of you, we have a week from now up to 3 months from now. It says you are more intuitive than you think. And it says you met your match and you don't like it. LOL, they're mirroring you. So what you're dealing with and what you're going through, that's what they're dealing with and what they're going through. And it says never change unless it's for your highest good. Don't change to sit there and it says it's time to outperform these bitches. Never change just to make somebody else happy. Change because it's something that you know you need to do for yourself, to better yourself. Because you know it's what's going to be best for you. Now, these are my little random messages. Let's get some for you guys. Let's see what your random messages are. What are random messages for Taurus? Okay, these are Taurus's random messages here. Let's see. Pussy on agua. So some of you guys, you over there tasting like fruit, like you got some water, okay? Coochie juice. Let me stop. Or this is when somebody thinks this about your thing. The South. Some of you may live in the South, okay? South of the equator. It says please come back. Okay, somebody wants you to come back. And then it says, I feel left out in the cold. So somebody feels left out in the cold, or this is you live in the South, you're thinking about somebody whose pussy is on agua and you want them to come back, and you feel left out in the cold by them. And it says on my knees praying. Okay, so whether it's you or them both, but remember that card that came out that you guys are mirroring each other. So this is how maybe the both of you guys feel, and you may be both praying at this time, and you may both be going through a death and a rebirth, and then we got money bag at the bottom of the bag. Bottom of the bag at the bottom of the deck. So you guys may be focusing on your finances right now, and that's what's meant to happen at this time for you and this person, okay? Maybe it's meant for you guys to really focus on your stuff, because then when you get back together, things will be a lot different. And we have self-forgiveness. Let go of old guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child. So Taurus, remember the fact that, shit happens, okay? And nobody's perfect, okay? And it's okay. You've learned from your mistakes and you'll do better. And then we have pay attention. Notice repetitious signs in your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. Your guides have been talking to you, so please be aware, Taurus. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at The Honest Homegirl. Bye.